I want to talk about the Astronomer cheating scandal. So, in case you missed it, the CEO of Astronomer got caught cheating at a Coldplay concert. He got called out by Chris Martin of Coldplay. People are now following this scandal as a live play-by-play, right? Pop Base, one of the biggest Twitters in the world, like 14 million views, is now literally tweeting every single update, right? The wife removed his last name from her Facebook, and it's getting really weird. In this playlist called American Cheating, you will see that I talk about societal reactions to cheating, specifically when it comes to celebrities, because celebrities give up their privacy in order to become famous, right? That is one of my main beefs with Paul Mescal, who claims to want to be the most private person in the world, but only dates famous people and is at every single red carpet, right? It is very clear that you do not star in Gladiator 2 when you want to be a very, very tiny anonymous actor. These people are normal people. They are private citizens. And I have said time and time again, it is weird when we pretend to care about these normal people in order to enact some sort of justice, right? This is turning into a morality play, and it's going to go badly for all of us. Societal reactions are always interesting to me because we are descended from a Puritan culture, right? We are very, very moralistic and aggressive and conservative when it comes to situations like this, which you can see, right? Millions of people are now posting on the wife's Facebook wall, this woman, saying, your husband is cheating on you, your husband is cheating on you, your husband is cheating on you, hundreds and thousands of times. This person, Elise L. the G, said, a lot of you do not actually want to hold people accountable, you just want to participate in public shaming. And we see that time and time again. My friend, Pretty Critical, recently said the same thing when that cheating scandal happened a year ago, where the guy was trying to cheat on his wife on the plane and everyone found their information and doxed them. I also wrote about it way back on Halloween, where I said we cannot live in a society, it is the panopticon, we cannot live in a society where every single one of our mistakes is blasted out to every single person on the internet, right? This is why in dystopias, the two first things to go are privacy and control, right? You do not want the government to know every single thing about you, and you do not want your fellow citizens to know every single thing about you. And the problem is that a lot of you, I made a video about dating yesterday, and I said, a lot of you think of yourselves as permanent victims, so you think, I will never make a mistake, I will never cheat on someone, I will never cheat on my taxes, or get a speeding ticket, or any of the reasons that you could end up on social media. You could end up getting doxxed for yelling at someone in a supermarket, or accidentally tripping and falling. At this point, people are getting filmed without their consent for anything, and a lot of you are normalizing it. Cheating is bad. I have famously said hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times on this account, cheating is bad. I have a whole playlist about it. But at the end of the day, these are still private people. You do not want the private sagas of a family playing out for you. We don't know if they have an open relationship. We don't know if they're separated. We don't know any of the parameters of their actual real life relationship. And for you guys to hee hee ha ha and attack whoever, it's okay, fine, whatever. But it's giving Black Mirror, right? That episode of Black Mirror with the bees on Twitter. This is getting very spooky. Minority Report, Big Brother, every single dystopia boils down to the exact same thing, which is when you give up control of your individual autonomy to something bigger than you, it will end badly for all of us, right? I am not saying that we need to protect this guy, the fucking CEO, it doesn't matter. What I am saying is that we should be careful to jump to make fun of him and attack him and participate in this public onslaught where you do not want that to be you someday, right? In 2015, John Ronson wrote, so you've been publicly shamed about people who, some of them who made mistakes, but some of them were just normal people. And it's you live with this stain for the rest of your life. And again, a lot of you are very young and you are casting yourselves as this innocent, perfect angels as always, where it's you will never, ever, ever make a mistake. You could be the bad guy in someone's story. What if you leave someone? What if you break up with someone? What if you piss off the wrong person? What if you make a mistake? You never know where your life is going to take you. And to live with this victimized sense of justice that everyone who does anything wrong needs to be doxxed on the internet specifically is very bad. And it speaks to where we are as a society today, that this is seen as somewhat normal, where we are now living in fear of all of us getting recorded, and all of us if you break up with someone, you can end up on the internet forever. If you cheat on someone, you could end up on the internet forever. And it's obviously those things are bad, but this is worse. I hope that this ends up on the rational adult side of TikTok and not the screaming children who are going to say that this would never happen to them. Because again, I'm talking about taxes, I'm talking about traffic violations, I'm talking about speeding, I'm talking about every single mistake that you could ever make could end up on the internet. We need to stop this behavior now before it gets worse.